Salutations, welcome. So, just under a week ago, I entered a game jam. It ran for 3 days. However, I only had like 2 days to make this because of time zone shenanigans. And the game is called Lulabea's Tower Drop, and you can play this on itch.io right now if you want to. So the reason why I entered this game jam is I just wanted to like get a quick idea down for just a game, just a simple game. And the reason why I made it as well is because I wanted to make a game and I want to export a game ready to be exported to Google Play, because I've never exported a game to Google Play before. So again, because I only had 2 days to make this, but just like looking at this title screen, it's very kind of, in my eyes, it's rushed. Normally when I make art, it's very kind of super clean. It's like kind of got like no sketch lines or anything on here. And I designed this character in this jam as well, in just, well, technically I designed her in 1 day. So if we just go into options, there's nothing here because I ran out of time. I couldn't program in these sound options. And how to play, it just tells you how to play the game. The win state is to get this amount of points, or mana as I labeled it. Obviously if you get higher than that, you get the win state. If you get anything lower than that, you get the lose state. I will show you that in a bit. There's the credits. It's just this me essentially. And so here is the game screen. It's a little pachinko kind of styled game. And before we actually drop the pin, I will actually show you just the different kind of layouts that you can get. So every time the bottom changes, the pots and the bubbles change as well. So there is 9 possibilities in total. If my math is right, there's 9 possible scenarios of what sort of layout that you'll get. And I guess looking at some of them at a glance, I think this one's probably the worst one because there's not that many pins or bubbles. Whereas I think either this one or even this one is, you know, kind of good, because if you just play it right, you can get like a lot of points. So even though I only had 2 days to make this game because of the time zone differences, apparently this jam was only available for people in Thailand. It's like a local event, but I didn't know that until I actually started the game, and I just kind of ignored it and I just continued it because I didn't really want any prizes or anything. I just wanted just to do it for the sake of just making a little prototype and to say, hey, you know, this is like, again, for the reason I just want to export something to Google Play. And that goal didn't change even though I knew that this jam was only available for Thailand. So I still entered it and I still submitted it. And funnily enough, I'm the only one, like even to this day, I'm still the only one that has submitted something. So my game's just looking there like a loner on its own. Just with no other entries in it as well, which is kind of bizarre. So yeah, we're gonna get the pass state in a bit. We've got enough points. So if I can trick shot this, I can just dunk it straight in. Oh, look at that! Nothing but net. Anyway, so you win. You managed to help Lulabea get enough mana to fix their tower magic. Halloween is saved, yay! You can even enter in your name here if you want to. I'm not going to do that. But that's essentially the game in a nutshell. Very simple and very basic. And I'm actually proud of this because, again, because of the nature of the game jam and because it was only, well, for me, it was only 2 days to make this game. It kind of forced me to kind of prioritize stuff in a different way. So, like, if I didn't have any time constraints, I would complicate this like too much. And also because of the time constraints as well to the jam, if I had 3 days, I probably wouldn't have done this, but I only had 2 days to work on this. I figured it out and I was like, oh crap, I've only got 2 days to work on this. So I actually used the template offered by GDevelop, and deep down I didn't want to make a template, but I feel like I just had to swallow my pride and just be like, just suck it up, just use the template. And you know, we came up with this, and I'm very happy that I actually used the template because I actually learned some stuff as well. Originally as well, I was going to make a Buster Move game. If you don't know what Buster Move is, it's like a match-free game, but like you've got a cannon at the bottom, and you got to shoot bubbles up and kind of clear the screen. And I think hence why the bubble kind of aesthetic kind of stuck, because the Buster move was still on the brain. But I ended up just kind of switching it and turning it into a Pachinko clone. And I did actually open up the template for the Buster move clone as well, but I was looking at the logic and I didn't understand a lot of it. Like, there was too much to kind of wrap my head around in those kind of 2 days. So I just thought, let me just open up the Pachinko one and see what's going on in here. And I actually understood like 90% of it. And even that 10% is the stuff that I learned. And so I'm actually, again, I'm very happy that I actually planned on making this as well. So we'll quickly try and get a fail state. This is actually the board that I wanted, because this is kind of really easy to get a fail state on this one. So I'm just going to try and drop it into the negative part at the bottom and just clear those. Wow. Just clear these bubbles. Oh, actually, that's the first time I've actually seen a negative. But yeah, you didn't get enough mana. Halloween can still be saved. Don't give up. Try again. So again, there's a bunch of different stuff that I will kind of add or change when it comes to the Google Play version of this game. I will polish it up a little bit more. And I think I will remix the music. So the music that you're hearing right now is actually for the game jam itself. Even though I like the music which I ended up with. Again, I literally made all the art assets, all the music, all in one day, because I think it was the last day. So I designed the character, I made the music, and I did all of it in just that short amount of time. And if I had more time, I'd try and make the music sound a little bit more Halloweeny, because it doesn't have really any sort of Halloween kind of theme in it at all. It has like a kind of a mysterious feel to it, but it doesn't really scream Halloween to me. And again, I'll probably rework the kind of background and stuff like that, so it does kind of tie in more with the Halloween theme, which I was trying to go for. Not just for the jam, but just for something to kind of achieve and trying to aim for. Anyways, we've come to the end of the video. I'm just gonna kind of just dump the stuff that I've been working on just here in the end. So I think because of this, ironically, I went back to one of my other games and I managed to kind of cut down, like I halved the file size of my game, just by kind of switching out some files and stuff like that. And it's, you know, this is amazing, because now I can actually upload it to a few more places. I couldn't upload it before because there was a limitation with the kind of file size of that game. So that's like really good, and I'm going to continue to work on that game. And I've also been working more on the Spyro dating sim. I haven't actually been working with stuff inside of it. I've just been kind of working on the script, and hopefully the first part of the Laura story will be finished soon. And when that is done, I'll upload it and I'll make a video on it, and I'll just release it, and people can go out and just kind of play with that a little bit. And just finally, again, this is available on itch right now. So if you want to give this a shot, if Pachinko games are your thing, this is for you. If not, you should still check it out anyways. I'd hugely appreciate it. And again, in the future, this will be kind of maybe potentially my first game on Google Play. Again, just to understand how to, you know, get a package ready to upload it, because apparently it's a whole process. But I want to be prepared to understand it now, just so when I do make more games, it'll be easier to upload these to Google Play. So again, yeah, thank you for popping by, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.